Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kweku Boat, and this is the chat room on McSnow Trends. Today, it will be a special edition because we dey campus. We dey come give you the campus edition of chat room, and we dey start with TTU, Takoradi Technical University. And today, we dey inside the Nzima Mensa hall. We dey come have his exclusive interview with the president of the hall. Plenty things there. We hear plenty stories about the halls for the schools inside. Some say them they do some cultist things, some say they do spiritual things, some say they do so many things so they help them academic life. But today, anything where they inside, McSnow Trends, we they come give you. Make you not go anywhere, stay tuned.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I'm fully strapped in my Nzima Mensa hall Lacoste. Make I introduce my guest give you. He be the president of the hall. Boss, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, as I call you, you respond to my call.
Sure.
So today, we come talk about so many things about the hall. Where we hear so many things concerning the hall. Where we sure say you will give us much or detailed information about whatever they go on for the hall. So before I start, I want to make you tell us your name, then your level, where you there now. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Theophilus Isaac Jirawa, the president of the Premier Hall in Nzima Mensa. First of all, I would like to use this opportunity to commend the organizers of McSnow Trends for organizing such a nice episode proud to our hall festival for us. As I said, my name is Theophilus Isaac Jirawa. I'm offering BTech Medical Laboratory Science, currently in level 300, from the Department of Medical Lab Science under the Faculty of Health and Allied Sciences. So I think, yeah,
thank you very much. Before we go into the stories we've heard outside the hall, I want to make you talk about academics. What be the criteria we them they expect if they want to stand for vice presidents for or presidents for a hall? What be some of the criteria or some of the things them they look up to before them go select you or them go pick you or them go nominate you for hall president? Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Before you can be eligible to aspire for any position in the school, whether being a vice president, a president, general secretary, treasurer, and the rest. The criteria we normally use is the GPA. That's the main thing that we normally use. The GPA, before you can be eligible, you should have a GPA not less than second class upper. So you should be second class upper and above. And the second class upper over here in TTU, Takoradi Technical University, it starts from 3.0. So before one can be eligible to aspire for any position in the school, whether being president, general secretary, treasurer, PRO, WUCOM, and the rest, one must be able to attain a GPA of 3.0 and above. Okay,
thank you very much. So how many years or how many months have you spent as a president of the hall?
Okay, basically the tenure for being a president in this institution only lasts for academic year. So I was given the mandate or the nod last year, August. So this is my 10th month. Basically, I think I'm left with only 2 months to leave office. Okay. Yeah. So I've spent 10 months in office now.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, so Mr. President, what are some of the measures you've put in place to ensure academic excellence for your residents here?
All right, thank you very much. I would say we junior common room or hall of residence, we fall under the domestic, so we don't pay much attention to academics as compared to the departments and the faculties. Nonetheless, it doesn't mean we shouldn't help our residents or our members when it comes to academics. So me specifically, myself as president, I've launched an initiative with the name Buawunia Project. What we do is that the various courses we pursue over here, what we do is that if myself, I'm a medical lab student, so what I'm doing for my fellow medical lab students who are level 200 and 100 is that every year or every semester after end of sem, I gather all the papers and hand it over to them. The same thing to my secretary, who is also an engineering student. He gather all the papers, then hand it over to our successors who are in level 100 and level 200 as well. So these are some of the things that we put in place to ensure academics over here. Thank you very much.
Okay, so as a president or a secretary or anyone who holds position in the school, do you guys get an incentive, a salary, a fee cut or something? Tell us, we want to know.
Yes, for incentives, we are 7, and you see, leadership is all about sacrifices. So as for incentives, we are giving incentives at the end of service. Yes.
So you don't get any fee cut or something?
No, as for fee cut, we don't get.
So you pay school fees?
We pay school fees.
Do you pay for hall fees?
Oh, as for hall, being an executive, you don't pay for accommodation.
So accommodation for anyone who holds
a position in the hall
doesn't pay for hall fees. Oh, I think that's good.
Yes.
Now let's move to some of the things that we've heard about the hall. Now when we step foot here, we heard a lot of things. That ladies don't come here, ladies don't wear red. Like, can you tell us why these things are here?
Okay. Proud to what you are saying, or with regard to what you are saying. You see, there is a saying that when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. I came here in 2022. I came to meet some of these things. It's true. Anything you've heard, proud to what you said, it's true. Ladies don't come here on Fridays, and ladies, aside Fridays, if you are a lady, you dare not put on a red attire to enter this premises. Yes.
Why?
Okay, the reason is that, as I said, when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do.
As a hall president,
I'm
sure before you are being elected, or before you are being elected, they tell you these things. They tell you why this is that and that is this, right? So why is it that ladies don't come here, or ladies do not wear red?
All right, thank you very much. You see, this hall, as Nzima Mensa Hall, is an all-male hall. So what I will tell you is that we've designated Friday to do our own things. Like, yeah, you see, there are a lot of things we do here. This is a traditional hall, so we've earmarked or designated Friday for our own things. So as a lady, we don't expect you to come around on Friday. That is why we've designated or earmarked Friday to be a sacred day for the hall. And for that matter, no lady or female is expected to come around here.
So if a lady wears red and comes to the hall, what happens?
It's a taboo. So if you go contrary to this is a hall, a traditional hall, and you have rules and regulations as well as traditions. So if you go contrary to any of our rules and regulations here, I think there are a lot of things that we do that will even go reward. At times you regret wearing red as a female to enter this premises on Friday.
Okay.
Yes.
So on the traditional thing you said, we know that even here in Ghana, our traditional religion, we do practice a lot of things. Sure. When we were coming, we saw something designed as a god in front of the hall. What is it about? What does it say?
Okay. See, I earlier mentioned that this is a traditional hall, and you can't just claim you are a traditional hall without something to prove that indeed you are a traditional hall. I believe you didn't only see that statue that you're talking about. I believe you saw some schnapps and some other stuff. Yeah. So this is a traditional hall. It's not just a claim. We are not just claiming as a traditional hall. We prove it. You have to prove it. That is why we have that in there.
Does it have effect on you or any of the students? Because we know that if in our local environment, we say that whenever you design something or a statue and you pour libations to it, a spirit dwells in it, right? So is there a spirit dwelling in it, and are there proofs that a spirit lives in it?
Okay, thank you very much. You see, there is this thing we call faith and belief. Yeah. One thing I would say about this question is that, you see, over here, it's not only, we are made up of Ghana in total, let me use Ghana. We are made up of Christians, Muslims, and African traditional believers, which is traditionalists. Yeah, so over here, it's not only Christians, not only Muslims, and it's not only traditionalists here. I said, I made mention of faith and belief. This phone, if I begin to develop some passion and some faith or beliefs in this phone, and I begin to meditate and tell this phone my needs and my wants and everything, regardless, there is something will come and stay in it. Yeah. So I made mention of faith and belief that that thing that you saw. If you have faith and believe in it, just as Christians, we have faith and we believe in God. The same way, if you have faith and believe in it, it will have impact on your life and it will do whatever you want for you as well.
So, Mr. President, is something dwelling in it, in the statue?
That one, it depends on your faith and belief.
So, do we have guys here that have faith in it?
Well, I can't tell that one.
But you are the president?
I'm the president, but some of these things...
Okay, President, yes. Do you practice it?
Oh, we have a traditional council, we have spiritual lord, we have, so we practice it.
Okay.
That is why I said we are not just claiming as a traditional hall, we do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. When we're coming, we saw a very big banner or poster, how is it called? And there was an inscription on it that...
It's a billboard.
Yeah, billboard. Yes. Thank you. That Ehuntahunu. What is it about? Okay,
the Ehuntahunu you saw on the billboard is the name proposed or the accepted approved name for this year festival, this year's fall festival. Yes, that is
there were hundreds stuff on the billboard. Does it depict something? Is it in relation to the gods of, or however, or whatever you call it? Like, is it in relation to it? Are there traditional stuff that are going to be done to, depict that, yes, there's a God here?
Oh, on the billboard, I would say no, because you see, the name is Ahuntehunu Festival. Actually, Ahuntehunu is in English, I would say omnipotent, omniscient, or invisible. That is why I don't know if you really pay attention to it. There is this scarf tied in the eyes. Yes, yes. So it depicts that there is an invisible, the invisible nature of the festival that we are going to celebrate. It's omnipotent, omniscient, and we have over here Chechabo, who is our Lord here as a traditional, or the Chechabo here.
So the name again?
Chechabo.
Hey, why Chechabo?
Oh, that is the name of their God.
Like, there are so many names that are given to gods in Ghana. Like, we have the Tano and whatsoever. But why did you guys choose Chechabo as the name of the god?
All right. Okay. Thank you. Please, can you go to Nogopo and ask them why they mention or they've named their gods?
Oh yeah, of course. There have been several interviews where people have gone there to ask them why it is Nogopo, and it has been translated that the Nogopo means tender. You get me? So it is a name that they've given to it. It has a significance to it, that it's a tender god, and how they call the tender is the Nogopo all. So I want to know with the Chechabo, because Chechabo there, Bema.
All right, okay. That is Nogopo.
Yeah.
This is Nzima Mensa Hall. Over here, you dare not question us why and how we do our things. Yes. Yeah. You dare not question us how and how we do our things. The name is there. So as to how and why we've named it Chechabo, it's none of your business.
Thank you.
Yes.
So you heard him. Or say, it is none of our business. We can't question him about it. Now, the Ehuntahunu is a festival that I think they celebrate every semester or every academic year. Now, I want to know what Ehuntahunu is, the activities involved in Ehuntahunu, and what are some of the things that they are going to do. So, Mr. President, tell us about Ehuntahunu Festival.
Okay, as I said, Ehuntahunu is an approved name for this year's fall festival. And with what you said about the various some of the activities that we'll be doing, basically, or most often, we normally start our fall festival with clean-up exercise. So we will start with clean-up exercise, then candle and jalabia night, then we proceed to luncheon, then we proceed to boxing night, proceed to Nzima praise, then boxers league or boxers cup, which the winner goes home with a cock or hen. Yes, we will call it a cocoa cup. Then the Friday is power night. I'm telling you accordingly. Yes. So then the following day is power night, which is the massive morale for the whole academic, the whole semester or academic year. Then the following day, which is Saturday, is floats. You normally go for floats. Then the grand finale is Miss Nzima and Awards night. Okay. So these are the activities that we'll be
Miss
doing.
Nzima.
Miss Nzima and Awards.
But then you earlier said that this hall is an all-male hall.
Yes.
So how do you guys have the Miss Nzima?
All right, thank you very much. As I said, over here we have our own way of doing things. So it might be that when you go to other places, how they do their things, and it might be a norm everywhere. But over here in Nzima Mensa, we have our own way of doing things. So we are all male, though. We are all male, though. We are all of us here. We don't have a single female here. We are all males. But every year we celebrate or commemorate Miss Nzima. We organize a pageant for the males, which they act as females during that pageant.
So the guys here act as females.
They act as females.
And they model.
They model. They do everything.
Hey, Charlie,
yeah.
this is going to be very interesting. I wish, do you have videos or videos of such events, previous videos of such events?
Sure.
Okay, so guys, we'll put that on the screen for you to watch. Please don't forget. Are you on social media? Like, can you give us social media?
I'm on social media. We have a whole account, like social media handles for the whole.
Okay,
yeah.
Mr. President, thank you very much. But then I'm also interested in the Power Night. Okay. What is it about?
The Power Night, I think I explained it further when I was talking about it. I said it's the massive morale with the Power Night. Sometimes we have alliance. We being a traditional hall or a hall in university, we have alliance. We have alliance in other universities, which I can mention of. When you go to UCC, our alliance in UCC is Atlantic Hall, the Mariners. When you go to Legon, our alliance is the Vandas, Commonwealth Hall. When you go to Kunti, KNUST rather, our alliance is the Unity Hall, normally called the Powerful Continentals or Kunti. Yes. So basically, or most often, what we normally do is that during the Power Night, we do invite them to come around, and we all do the massive morale together. Same way to them. Sometimes when they are doing their Power Night or their festival, they invite us. We go there, we do the Power Night together. Yeah, that's what we normally do.
Thank you, Mr. President. This question skipped me. You see, when you go to these schools, like you mentioned earlier, KNUST and Legon, there are conflicts between the halls. Are there conflicts between some of the halls here and Nzima Mensa Hall?
Oh, over here, there's nothing like conflict here, but there's something we call it rival. Yeah, rival, but there's nothing like conflict here.
So have you guys ever fought? So who is your rival on campus? Like, which hall is your rival?
Funny enough, the reason I'm saying funny enough is not relating to your question, relating to about the rivalry. Over here, I would say we don't really have a rival here. Even though some claim, or the other halls claim that we are their rivals, but we don't see them as rivals because they are far below the belt. They don't meet. No. The gap is very huge.
I can see you don't want to mention the other halls name because
I wouldn't want to mention because I don't see them as rivals.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And as a president, I'm sure you are part of the morale or power night or whatever you call it. So can you give us a morale? Like, can you give us some few songs and a cappella?
All right. Okay.
So please look into the camera and give us some few songs, maybe 2 or 3 songs.
No. Why 2 or 3 songs? Only one. I'll just give you only one song.
Okay, so let's go.
Okay. I'll use one of the halls here to do that. Yeah. Okay. Can I start? I should stand up.
No, sit.
Okay. All right. As I said, I'm using one of the halls we have here to do that morale song for you. Okay. So. Ahanta fuwa waba wo peche nansu wudia wompe Wompe da ebe de na wapi cheche bruwe wo na wo eche dru ma wompe off you go a hunter for waba wo peche nenso wudia wompe da ebe de na wapi cheche bruwe wo na wo eche dru ma wompe. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, thank you very much. You know what's funny? With your calm face and the kind of song you are singing, it's really funny. Mr. President, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate having you, and we say, may God richly bless you. This is McSnow Trends. I want you to look into our camera if you have some few words for your people, and also give out your social media platforms, the whole account, and all of that.
All right, thank you very much. This is McSnow Trends. Thank you very much. Nzima Mensa Hall, Premier, also known as the Premier Hall on TTU, Takoradi Technical University campus. We are really grateful. In fact, we are much grateful for such an opportunity. What I want to add is that I would like to use this opportunity to entreat or implore my fellow ultimators to take full participation in the upcoming Hall Festival. It is obvious that we can't do what we are the measures and the activities that we'll be doing without them. That is why I'm imploring every single ultimator out there to take full participation in this 51st Hall Festival celebration to make it a success. Today, we will be going to the BU campus, the business campus at 2nd D. I'm again using this opportunity to implore all ultimators out there to come around as we go, because we are going to perform. It's a variety show. Even though it's an SRC program, but we've been invited to come and perform, give our massive morale. So I'm imploring all ultimators to come around and let's give it our best and win and come home with glory and success. Again, I will entreat all ultimators to exercise patience, to comport themselves and ensure calmness when we go. It's believed that we being the best hall on campus, on TTU campus, as stipulated on our hall anthem, that we are the stronghold of TTU. All eyes are always on us. People will come and push you or compel you to do something or provoke you. I want to use this opportunity to implore my fellow ultimators to ensure calmness when we go. Let's ensure peace. Let's ensure peace, and everything shall be fine. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for watching. This is McSnow Trends. My name is Kwekubut, and we are in TTU campus. This is the campus edition of Chat Room. Make you not go anywhere. We do for you. Nzima Mensa, hold your ball. We are out.